We've talked about lucid dreaming before in previous videos, but as the phenomenon has become better understood, we thought we would revisit the subject and explore some of the lesser known facts about lucid dreaming. Firstly, for those who do not know, let's give you a brief description of what lucid dreaming is. A lucid dream is when you become aware you are dreaming, and this realization triggers your waking consciousness during the dream, enabling you to control what happens and have total control over your virtual world. Everything will feel like reality, and you can fulfill whatever fantasy you want, be that flying, time traveling, or overcoming personal fears and phobias. The possibilities are endless, tapping into your inner creativity in unexpected ways. The good news is that experts agree everyone has the potential to lucid dream. The bad news is only a fraction of people learn how to do it on a regular basis. Here we look at 5 mind-blowing facts and mysteries about lucid dreaming. Sit back and enjoy. Ancient Egyptians. To many, lucid dreaming is a modern phenomenon. However, that couldn't be further from the truth. It may now be better understood and awareness higher, but lucid dreaming stretches back as far as human civilization, which makes sense when you think human biology has altered very little in the past 200,000 years. The ancient Egyptians are thought to be among the first to illustrate it in hieroglyphics dating back 3000 BCE. 2 symbols featured include the bed and a single open eye. The bed is thought to signify sleep and the eye awakening, and the most literal translation of these 2 symbols is sleep awakening or lucid dreaming. It is known that ancient Egyptians believed that the human spirit was made up of 5 parts: the Ib, Shut, Ren, Ba, and Ka, all of which are open to interpretation. Ba in particular is subject to debate, with some translating it as a soul, while others believe it describes out of body, a term often used to describe lucid dreaming. In hieroglyphics, Ba was often depicted as a human-headed bird floating above the sleeping body or corpse. Some believe this image suggests an out-of-body state associated with sleeping. Of course, there is no proof either way, but knowing what we know about the ancient Egyptians and how in tune they were with everything, it's entirely plausible that what they were expressing was lucid dreaming. It's also worth noting that the first written appearance of lucid dreaming comes from Aristotle. He wrote, "When one is asleep, there is something in consciousness which tells us that what presents itself is but a dream." When you close your eyes in a lucid dream, you wake up. Because a lucid dream feels so real sometimes, it can feel like you're stuck in that moment and cannot wake up. For a pleasant lucid dream, many will not want to wake up, but if the dream takes a darker turn and turns into a lucid nightmare, there is an easy way to snap out of it. A lucid nightmare can occur when you are partially lucid during a dream and you lose control of what is going on. For many people, this dark turn of events can be very realistic and terrifying, and they feel like they are stuck in an ordeal that is never going to end. However, in reality, dreams rarely last longer than 10 to 20 minutes, although if you are absolutely terrified, that is a long time. Because a lucid nightmare is so vivid, the dreamer can panic and feel trapped. However, there is a simple way to exit a lucid nightmare. If you close your eyes during the dream and try to relax, in 99% of cases, you will wake up. With your eyes closed, you have nothing to focus on, and so your mind thinks it's time to wake up, and you do. Apparently it works for normal nightmares and pleasant lucid dreams as well. Taking vitamin B6 could help people to lucid dream. A study conducted in Australia reported that taking a high dose of vitamin B6 supplements improves dream recall and intensity. The study in 2002 revealed that participants who took a 250mg B6 supplement, compared to those who took a placebo, reported a noticeable increase in their ability to recall their dreams, although it did not affect the vividness, bizarreness, or colour of their dreams, or any other aspects of their sleep patterns. Many of the participants who experienced this increased awareness of what they dreamt about had previously almost never remembered their dreams. Here are a couple of actual quotes from participants. "It seems as time went on, my dreams were clearer and clearer, and easy to remember. I also did not lose fragments as the day went on. My dreams were more real. I couldn't wait to go to bed and dream. However, despite the headlines and the apparent success of the research, there is a caution that comes with it that is not so well publicised. 250 milligrams of B6 is far higher than the recommended maximum daily intake for healthy adults, which is 100 milligrams. In fact, you only need about 1.3 milligrams of vitamin B6 each day, and you usually get that from the foods you eat. So 250 milligrams a day over a prolonged period is not recommended. The participants in the study only took it for a few days. It's known that high doses of B6 taken daily over several months can lead to sensory neuropathy, a condition that can cause numbness and pain in the hands and feet. So it's probably better to try and learn other techniques to lucid dream rather than try this one. Lucid dreamers can communicate with the outside world. In 1975, an extraordinary experiment was carried out by British psychologist Dr. Keith Hearn. He recorded the eye movements of lucid dreamer Alan Worsley as he slept. What was more extraordinary was that the two men had agreed on a set pattern of eye movements before Worsley went to sleep, and when he went into a lucid dream, he moved his eyes as pre-planned and was able to signal to Dr. Hearn that his lucid dream had begun. The remarkable experiment proved, for the first time, that consciousness in dreams was indeed real. A few years later, and inspired by Dr. Hearn's work, the experiment was famously replicated by Dr. Stephen LeBerg, and as a result, he went on to develop techniques to enable himself and other researchers to enter a lucid dream state at will. He now runs courses and workshops to learn the art of lucid dreaming that you can check out at www.lucidity.com. On the flip side of this, many wonder if it also works the other way around. Can an awake person send a message to a dreamer while they are asleep? Could a two-way conversation be achieved? Remarkably, the answer is yes, but only to a degree. When we sleep, our brains are mostly oblivious to what's happening in the outside world. However, for survival reasons, we do have the ability to retain some awareness and be responsive to some types of external provocation. For example, if someone gently prods you in the rib while you sleep, you will sometimes feel the prod in your dream. But if prodded too hard, or during a non-REM phase of sleep, you will wake up. This can also be true for auditory stimulus. For example, heavy rain in the waking world, or even an alarm going off, can often transfer into a dream, usually triggering the dreamer to become even more lucid. So if this is possible, with further study, it's not beyond the realms of possibility that you might one day be able to tap into someone's dream, possibly taking it over and even controlling it. Lucid dreaming can be mapped as a separate state of consciousness we all can achieve. One of the reasons lucid dreams have been studied so much in recent years is the belief that they are useful for facing our fears and overcoming them. If the traumas we experience in our waking life can be processed and understood in our dreams, it opens up the possibility of an alternative way of treating psychological disorders by tackling these fears and emotions in the safety of our own dreams. To achieve this, scientists first have to understand what is happening to the brain during a lucid dream. And after many years of study, it's now widely believed, but not conclusive, that during a lucid dream, the frontal lobes of the brain that during waking hours are responsible for logic become more active during a lucid dream, enabling dreaming and logic to work together, allowing the dreamer to self-reflect and reality check to recognize that they are dreaming. It suggests that lucid dreaming creates a hybrid state of consciousness that is different from waking and normal REM sleep. So in effect, lucid dreaming is a separate state of mind. This altered state of mind during lucid dreaming confirms the link between regular meditation and the ability to lucid dream, as meditation is also linked to self-awareness, something that Tibetan monks have known for over 1,000 years. They have a slightly different take on it called dream yoga, a practice they use to awaken the conscious self from within the dream state, which they call apprehending the dream. Their aim is to control the power of the conscious dream state and use it to perform a number of set tasks to take them to the next level. These include, among others, communicating with Yidam, an enlightened being, visiting different places around the world, and meeting other sentient beings. The ultimate goal in Tibetan dream yoga is to observe the purest form of conscious awareness through profound meditation in a lucid dream. It's something we would all love to achieve, and incredibly, all have the ability if we put our mind to it. So that's 5 incredible mind-blowing facts and mysteries about lucid dreaming. Thanks for watching, and if any of you can lucid dream, then I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.